Okay, I dropped the camera. We had to stop the video. It was very embarrassing. Yeah, like I said, that's been my week. It's supposed to be retro into Venus or something like that. It will hurry up and, because I'm telling you right now, it's been one hell of a week. Okay? All right, so as I was saying before, my phone was dropped and it broke my tripod, a piece off, but I'm not going to worry about it. I've saved my money up for the last 6 months for my ties, and that makes me feel so good. Now, I've been saving a weekly payment. This is one of these weeklies payments. For our rental house to make an extra payment that we're going to make in August. So I've just been saving up. So I pay $135. I save up every week until August the 13th. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put $135, and because I don't have any 20s, I'm going to put the $100 here, put the $40 in here. And I'm going to get me a 5 back out of there. And now, let's count and see what it is. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 720, 740, 760, 780, 790, 795, 800, $810. Yay, I got $810. That makes me feel so dang on good. Okay, because I still have to go, basically 2 more months. And I just can't wait. And I had to adjust some money, like my student loan. I'm paying on my student loan when I can. I'm able to put $200 in it, either by payment every 2 weeks or either a month. And it's just because as the months go with more priority, I try to knock whatever that one that's closest out. But then I know once that I knock that one out, then that's more money that I'm putting in here. The more money I'm putting in here for this extra payment, now I take that and plus some and put it with my student loan. And my goal is to pay $12,000 on my student loan. Now, I must add that I just came up with that in April. I started doing that. And then I've had where I wasn't able to do that, but just because I paid my dad's insurance and stuff and moved some stuff around. But by September 30th, I'm hoping my mom feels better, and I'm just hoping that everything is better. So I don't even know if I think I filled it out. I got to go back through it. So this is a loan that I have to pay my stepdad. You know what? Let's see. He gets $50. And I believe that I'm going to do I hope I don't have to make change. I need to follow the plan. Maybe. I need to follow the plan. Yep, follow the plan. Just going to put the... Nope, I'm not going to follow the plan. I'm going to follow what I'm thinking, because I know what it is, why I just did that. So, 5, 10, 30. Okay, so I had 575. This is going to bring it to 625. Uh-oh. I'm scared to touch it. 1, 2, 3, 54, 450, 550, 6, 20, 40, 60, 665, 670, 675. So that is Yep. And you guys heard me say this before. This is money that I'm saving up for my stepfather. He's going to have some work done to the house. And when he goes to do it, it'll be right there. Now, groceries, I'm not going to stuff. Sam's, I'm not going to stuff because I have $275. I'm going to go grocery shopping, and I feel like that's enough. Now, Rip, I usually stuff $200 in, but today I'm going to stuff $100. Okay. And that's going to make me have 1,100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 1,100. Plus, we did end up, all these videos, you guys that is so funny because all these videos I talked about whatever the stimulus check and how we was waiting for $28 and all on YouTube. That's all I could see, whatever, everybody's stuffing their stimulus check. Well, then we were told we're not getting a stimulus check. So then I was like, man, that sucks because I wanted to get my RIF done. Well, we end up getting a stimulus check for about $780, $779, $782, something like that. I think we got it for $782. So we ended up getting a stimulus payment for about $782. We rounded up to $800. My husband did. And so we actually will have next week when I pull it from the bank and then bring it back, we'll actually have $2,000. And that's good because the material we're looking at probably about $3,000, and then we're looking at anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000, you know, for labor. So that is really so awesome because I'll be able to get my roof done hopefully in August. And that makes me feel good because next week I'll have a total of, I got $1,100 here, and I'll stuff it to another $100, and then plus put that stimulus. Now I have $2,000, and I'm so happy that that worked out. So my challenge, I got, that's going to be $385. So let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 50, 370, 375, 380, 385. Okay. And as I have mentioned, I borrowed money for my family fund. And so this I'm saving up to $3,600, and then I will replace my family fund. But because it's so fun, I'm like, I'm just going to leave it in there instead of just putting it in my family fund. But once I get $3,600, I will take it out, and then I will transfer it to the back to the family fund in the bank. So and after that, after I get up to 36, it won't fit in here anyway, but that's pretty awesome. I have 2 ones, and remember, I count these every quarterly because I've seen it on YouTube that you're supposed to count them every quarterly, and that will be on July 9th, so in about a month. I have a month to keep saving up my ones, and I'll be very interested to see how much that is. So now we're going to go back to Okay. So property tax. There's two ways that I can do this. I got that I'm supposed to put in 100. And I've only got 90. And this is for property tax. And then my student loans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff $50 in my property tax. So I'm going to make this 50. And then I will stuff another, and that'll be my $200. So I'm only going to put 50 in there, and then because property taxes got to be paid August, and I'll pay my property taxes on the 20th. They're due. I'm gonna pay them on the 20th because we're going out of town. So I want to, you just want to make sure everything's, life insurance, everything taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pay that on the 20th. So I'll get that and I'll pay it all on the check on the 20th, and then I'll get a check on the 27th. But that's no biggie because I will divert one bill, pay my property taxes on the 20th, and then, pay that other bill or whatever on the 27th. So, maybe my nurse license or whatever. Student loans. So student loans was supposed to get 50. Student loans, let's see what we're going to do. Student loans today is going to get, there was only two things that I didn't stuff. Everything got stuffed. Student loans got stuffed last time, but I want to at least put, they got stuffed $200 too. I don't want to be broke. So I'm not going to stuff. I'm going to wait and stuff bi-weekly on the 25th. Wait a minute. Take it back. I can't stuff $50 because I had some rollover. And I can buy my rollover money back. Yep, that's what I'll do because I did have a rollover, so that's a good thing. Because I'm like, I don't like stuffing less than $50 because usually I don't stuff anything less than that. So, okay, so what it looks like is I will be stuffing $50 and I can buy my $2 bills back to next week. 4, 6, 8, 10. So I will be stuffing $50. And then I will stuff again next week. Okay, so I have stuffed all of my binders, you guys. I can't believe I dropped the camera, but anyway, this is for another binge-worthy cash envelope stuffing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the cash envelope stuffing community. Thank you for having me part of the cash envelope stuffing community. It is such a great pleasure. Each and every day I am able to go to work and work and make these funds, and then be able to cash my check and be able to sit down with my cell phone camera and make these videos. They mean so much to me. I am so addicted to doing this process, and it has helped me to be accountable for every dollar I spend, to track whatever the money that I'm spending, to keep up where my money is going, to make better financial decisions regarding my money, to be more financial savvy. And it is just such a pleasure. Like I said before, I will be doing this the rest of my life because it helps you to stay accountable. It helps you to stay within. I leave a buffer in my checking account for my debit because I use my debit card. And that buffer is between $50 to $100. And if I'm going to go to McDonald's or something like that, I'd rather just, swipe it and then get my receipt and then write it down in my little tracking planner that I ordered from off of Amazon. Hey, Amazon. And just track whatever, like how many times I'm going to McDonald's, how many times I'm eating out, am I just eating out and not, making fresh food, so it's really been incredible to be part of this community. And I want to say this, whether you are cashless, which I just call digital, whether you are cash-based, whether you're just a budgeter without envelopes, period. If you're budgeting and you're writing down those funds and you're allocating those funds and you're knowing where those funds are going every month, you're keeping up whatever in your checking register. That's the same as tracking sheets, you guys. It's like if you're writing down every single purchase and every single check you're writing or every single debit purchase you're making through that cash register, registry, that's still budgeting, tracking your expenses, and being accountable and knowing how much you're spending and how much money you have. You know what I mean? And every now and then you may make a hiccup like I did, working, taking care of family, and just forgot to call my payment in. But I also didn't stay with my routine. I deflected from it instead of calling my payments in, and it cost me. And, somebody might say, well, thank God it was only $35. Well, because I'm accountable for every dollar that I'm spending, and I'm accountable for that $35 or $39, whatever the late fee is, that's $35 or $39 that I didn't get to spend as I please. So that's the whole thing about tracking your money. That's the whole thing about this envelope system. That's whatever the whole thing about being financial responsible. It's about tracking your money, knowing what you have, planning for what you have, planning for expenses, and just knowing whatever that, even if you had to go into 3 envelopes to piece up an emergency incident, you still have 3 envelopes to go in, a miscellaneous fund money or a car repair money or home repair money. You still got 3 or 4 envelopes that's going to have at least whatever, $50, $75, $100, whatever, yours may be. Mine is just the first 6 months. But that's still going to allocate you to have emergency funds available where you're not going to put yourself out. You know what I mean? And the one thing about variable expenses is those are categories that you are anticipating for, and you're saving up whatever for those categories. And it's like you're basically, saying, hey, these are the things that I normally do in my everyday or my annually or just, in my life. These are some of the things that I do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, a yearly basis. These are things I do. So let me stick 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever I have, in these envelopes. And, I'm looking at other people's and they've got hundreds saved up. I'm like, yeah, rooting for them. And I'm just like, man, I can't wait till I get my first year down. I can celebrate my first year, because I'm telling you guys, I started my second check in January. And what I did was I paid all my bills for the month out of my first check, because we got 3 checks. And then I started putting away so that way I'd have a month, in advance. I paid January, and then I started, stuffing my envelopes. So that way every month would be a month in advance. So if I run into emergency, just like my emergency right now, you guys, that I am really going through right now. My mom has been sick. I have my grandson here in my care for a while. And those were just things that acutely happened. Okay. But because I had whatever my month of bills paid and my expenses paid a month in advance, I was able to take off a month from work. And then with us being our paychecks, whatever, are always a paycheck behind, it was like I've been off for 3 weeks now that I haven't worked. 3 weeks I have not worked at my part-time job, but I still been receiving checks from there. And I won't get a check in July, the first check of July, although they do owe me money, and I'm going to be making sure they pay me, because I'm like, that could be my check. But I didn't work any hours. But it's like I'll still have a check come the second check and the last check of July, because we get paid 3 times. And that's for my part-time job. And my bills are paid because my husband pays all the bills. But my personal fixed expenses will be paid, all because I'm already saving them a month in advance. So this emergency situation didn't make me miss out. I didn't skip a beat. And that's what this cash envelope system has done for me. And the fun part about it, you guys, is this next week, my sinking funds, now I'm putting $50 every week into my emergency, because I have not had $1,000 emergency fund in my possession since 2003. And I'm just super excited about that, because, I make enough money where I could just take out a full $1,000 and put it in an envelope and say, this is my emergency fund. But that's not the point. The point of it is I'm saving it every week. I'm a part-time, I'm a full-time. I'm putting up money every 2 weeks, whatever, for that emergency fund. And I'm just super excited, because that is really going to be an emergency fund that I'm not going to touch. And, first thing you want to do is save up $1,000. And then the next thing you want to do, you want to save up, 3 months of expenses. So that's how my mind has shifted now and tooled now. And so I just I'm just super excited, whatever, for those events to transpire. And I just like being, financially prepared, and just having a sense of responsibility. So those are just the things that I want to add to these videos, because, I am, I can say that I've been doing this for 6 months, you guys. Next week, whenever, the end of June, our last paychecks on June 25th, that makes me been doing cash envelope stuffing for 6 whole months. I'm telling you, I'm going to buy me some confetti guns. I'm going to have whatever, like the little, my old horns that I do on New Year's Day. I'm doing all that. I'm doing it real big, you guys. I might even have me whatever, a little shorty of champagne, next envelope stuffing, because 6 months. 6 months, you guys. And yes, I'm still doing it off my little tray table, eating table. And no, I haven't got fancy. And I got a fancy tray. I got my favorite wallet that I got off of YouTube for $13.96. And I got my nails done, and I got my shea butter, okay? I got my little trinket bracelets on. These are my nurse bracelets, nothing special, but I just love them. But I've added little things, whatever, and just, I'm not bashful, you guys. I can talk. But just all of these little things, whatever, just adding up. And I plan on loading my videos up. And like I've said before, you guys, anything from January, because I started recording myself in February. But my husband was recording the videos first for me so I could go back and look at them in January. So I'm going to load them up, and they're going to be my bloopers. But then I'm going to have my full setting and ready to go around my birthday. July, I'm going to be starting to launch my videos and beginning my YouTube base and community, and I'm looking so forward to it. I enjoy talking to you guys, and you guys don't even know I'm talking to you yet because I ain't even put it on YouTube yet, but it's coming, you guys. Today is June 19th, you guys. Juneteenth. So every YouTuber that's making a video right today, you are marking history, because it is June the 19th, 2021, and Juneteenth has just been declared a federal holiday. And what great way for us to be going back to our roots and our heritage by valuing our money and trying to create the legacy that was, there before all of us, that helped build, Tulsa, the Black Wall Street. So as any minority, whether you are Latino, Hispanic, Jew, Italian, African American, Brazil, Cuban, just any nationality, the Native American, the real Indians, just anyone, whatever, just of any minority, even whatever the minority of lower class, Caucasians, Amish, just anybody, whatever that, has had it not so easy. And you're doing something to celebrate your heritage, or you're celebrating whatever your life legacy. Today I want to say shouts out to you. This is a very special day for African Americans that came to this country over 400 years ago. It's a very beautiful time, and what better way is to celebrate and uplift yourself on Juneteenth as getting back to the values of who you are. That's huge. And here I am today being accountable for my finances, changing whatever my thought process regarding money. And I just want to say whatever, hey, happy Juneteenth. And it's been nice recording this video. And you guys, whatever, have a good day. Thank you for watching. This is whatever Nurse Leak signing out. Peace.